Dear P4 class, here I am with yet another session, another lesson where we are going to look at the ways, the dangers of too much rainfall and the uses of rainfall. And we shall particularly look at the weather instruments, the few that we have prepared. I know you know many, but we shall see. So therefore, let's look at uses of rain. How is rain useful? How is rain useful? One, rain gives us water. Who knows that? Rain gives us water. And how do we harvest rainwater? We can use gutters, we can use tanks, basins, jerry cans to harvest rain water. Then another one, it provides water to plants to grow well. If there is water in the soil that is caused by rainfall, that has been brought up by rainfall, those crops will grow well. Then another one is rain cools the atmosphere. Like when the sun has shone since morning, what happens? The atmosphere becomes so hot that you cannot withstand the high temperatures. You can sweat, you can do what? You find some other people failing to do some activities because of too much sunshine. So when it rains like this, the atmosphere becomes cool. Yeah, the rain gives us water. We have discussed it. We can use gutters. Gutters are found on houses. You can look at them. They are used to harvest rainwater. Then we can have a tank which collects that water. The same applies to this house. You can see this boy is trying to harvest rainwater using his bucket. Then another one, we say that it helps plants to grow well. You can see these crops here. They are growing well because they have enough water. Then it helps in the rain cycle. My children, I tell you, without having water bodies, you may never receive rainfall. That's why we don't need to drain swamps. We don't need to drain some small streams and cutting down trees. So water helps in rain formation. Like this is an ocean. When the sun hits, we have already explained that it evaporates to form what? Rainfall. You can see this lake. You can see a river passing through. Okay? Now, that is about the uses of rainfall. So the dangers, one, it causes floods. If there's too much rainfall, it will cause floods. And the floods can, you know the dangers of floods. Floods can displace people. You are at school, then you come back home, you find the plates trying to float around with the floods. So that's one of the dangers, to even destroy people's crops. It leads to soil erosion. When there's too much rainfall, erosion takes place. Then the other one, it destroys people's crops. And another one, it causes mudslides and landslides, like those ones that were in the district called Bududa, where people died because of mudslides. The other thing, it destroys people's houses. There are very many dangers of too much rainfall, but those are the few that I have come up with. You can get others and add in your book. You will be rich in knowledge. Now, let's look at different weather instruments. We have one, wind vane, windsock, anemometer, barometer, hygrometer, Campbell's sunshine recorder. We are just doing revision because some of these things we have ever learned them in P3. So let's look at the uses of each of them. One, the wind vane. This is the picture showing a wind vane. Now, what does it do? It shows the direction where wind is blowing from. Shows the direction where wind is blowing from. The other one is a windsock. A windsock is just there to show, doesn't measure, but it shows the strength of wind. It shows the strength of wind. It shows how strong wind is. The other one is anemometer. Anemometer measures the speed of wind. It measures the speed of wind, how wind is moving. So we also have a barometer. Barometer looks like this, and another one looks like this. So what does it measure? It measures air pressure. It measures what? Air pressure. The other one is going to be hygrometer. Hygrometer measures humidity. What is the humidity? Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere. So in case there is too much humidity in the atmosphere, we shall use a hygrometer to measure. The other one is a Campbell's sunshine recorder. A Campbell's sunshine recorder. It will measure, it is used to measure the amount of sunshine received in any area. It looks like this. That is a Campbell's sunshine recorder. Don't call it sunshine recorder, because the person who made it was called Campbell, and the other people also made theirs, but the one we commonly use is called the Campbell's sunshine recorder. Now, we have other instruments that are used to measure temperature. Now, for example, we have a clinical thermometer. The one that is used in clinics, in hospitals, is called a clinical thermometer. There is one which is digital. It shows you numbers. Then there is one where you just read by use of the movement of mercury. It is also called a clinical thermometer. It measures the temperature of patients, or it measures the human body temperature. Then we have the one which is called a weather thermometer, or a 6-series thermometer, or minimum maximum thermometer. It looks like this. This is a picture of a 6-series thermometer. It was first made by a man called James VI. He was the man who made it. So he gave it a name, James VI, gave it a name 6-series. So if I make mine, I'll call it Johnny's thermometer. So that's why we are calling it 6-series thermometer. It measures the highest and the lowest temperature of the day. Okay? Then we have a wall thermometer. This one is used in our rooms. You can put it on the walls in our rooms to measure the room temperature, how high or low the temperature is in a given house or the room where you are. Then, with that, I just want to thank you for being with me up to this time. I will come again and we continue with another lesson. Thank you.